It's a good day for a solo episode. I have some things that I kind of wanted to talk about and things that I'm currently experiencing and thoughts that I'm having. And everything that I share about is something that I have gone through or that I'm currently going through, something that I've experienced or something that I've maybe helped coach other people through. But right now, this is actually something that I'm sitting with. And I kind of want to talk about it because I think when we are in these situations, our instinct is to get out of them. And let me tell you what, let me explain what the situation is and why I think it's important to sit in it and why I'm choosing to sit here for now. So, I was having a conversation with a friend the other day and I was trying to explain like where I feel like I'm at right now. And normally I would picture myself kind of like in Times Square. You just got to get a visual here so you can understand what I'm talking about. So let's say normally my life feels like I'm in Times Square. There are people surrounding me. There are lights flashing. There's entertainment happening. There is food. There is fun. There's friends. There's so much going on. And it's like takes up all your time, all your energy. And it's so enjoyable. Okay. Now, there's something going on for me and I don't know why and I'm not trying to understand why or where it's coming from or what it means, but like right now I feel like I'm in an open field. Like I am standing in this open field and I'm alone and I'm looking out and I see houses and I see people and I see things, but they're very far away. And I also feel on the flip side, like kind of I've stepped into like the dark. And typically, when I think of dark, that makes me feel like afraid or scared or like, get me out of here, or like turn on a light, like let me see everything, let me know what's happening. And it's so interesting and so crazy to be in this place where I am not longing to like chase anything, that I'm not longing to run to the closest city or turn the lights on or know or understand, but I'm choosing to kind of just like stand here and sit here and wait for whatever it is that I'm supposed to be learning in this season. And in my intro in the podcast, I talk about growth being like a dance and that sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. But then at the end, I say, and sometimes the most impactful moments are found in no movement at all. And when you are in this season of no movement, that does not mean that you're not doing anything. It means that you are choosing to be exactly where you are and you're not chasing. You're not flipping on the lights. You're not running to the nearest town. You're not running to the houses. You're not screaming for all the people to come, but you're like truly sitting in this. There's a lot of tension in the no movement at all. There's a lot of tension there, but it's also like ease. And it's like, um, I feel like I picture that, you're open for like giving and also receiving. It's waiting to see what your next steps are. It's not forcing anything to happen. It's not forcing people into your life. It's not forcing yourself to do more than what feels right or good. It's truly like sitting. And I think the dark part for me is like stepping into the dark is because I just have so much at like so many new things that I've never experienced before, especially the podcast. So I don't have like a lot of mentoring. I don't have a lot of people in my life who are doing this. I don't have a lot of guidance or direction on what it could or should be doing. It's truly just following what I feel inside of me and interviewing those people who like their names pop out in my brain, like, oh, you should talk to this person. Like this person would have a good message to share, or for whatever reason. So it's like it's so strange and like I said, typically I prefer a fast moving dance, or I feel like I prefer a dance with a lot of emotion and a lot of like movement. And even if it's not fast, even if it's slow, it's this constant movement. And um it's it's just the most uncomfortable place, but also feels like the right place for me to be stuck or standing, not even stuck. I do not feel stuck. I feel like it's intentional and it is where I'm supposed to be is in that no movement at all. It is building trust with myself. It is accepting what is, and it is also like clearing up this view so that I can see what is to come. And that all might sound a little bit crazy to you. And you might be like, have you lost your mind? What is happening? What do you even mean by all of this? Obviously, it's like if you've listened to any of my podcasts or anything on Instagram, you know that I learn and I think in visualizing in my brain. It's like analogies, it is like just visions of things that teach me. And so that's what this is for me right now. It is just seeing myself in this open field that feels good and refreshing and clear, and it's not showing me anything yet, but I know that I'm in this space where it will bring the opportunity for me to see what is next for me or how to move forward with everything that I already have. And then this dark of just sitting, like not knowing everything, not having all the answers, not feeling like I have to have all the answers, being okay with just keep doing the things that feel right and good without the attachment to the result of what it should or could or will look like. And so I just want to share this because I feel like up until this point in my life, and I think that maybe for a lot of people, when you find yourself in this place of open space or darkness, that we run and we connect and we hurry and fill it full of anything and everything that feels comfortable, that we is familiar. And so I just want to encourage you that it's okay. It's okay if you are in this place of ease and rest and openness. It's okay if I picture it like if I were to like take that mirror off the wall, my instinct would be like, okay, the mirror's off the wall. Like, what do I need to replace it with? What should I hurry and put back up there? Because there needs to be something there. And it would be the challenge of saying, I'm going to take down this mirror and I'm just going to like leave it open until I just find the perfect thing for that wall. And that's where I'm at right now. And I hope that if you are in this space, or if you find yourself in this space at any time, that you will sit there too, that you will trust yourself to be alone, that you will trust yourself to have the clarity to be able to see when it's time to move, and that you will be okay with the silence, that you will be okay and not afraid of the dark and not knowing what is coming or what the result would or should or could be, that you will trust yourself. This is like literally surrendering to yourself, to God, to faith and trust and confidence in yourself. And it's actually been a really cool experience so far. And I don't feel like it's time for me to move. I don't feel like there's any music on to actually even move to. So might sound crazy, but it is true for me. And I'm guessing that it's probably true for some of you, and it will be true for many of you. So it's good. It is all good. And this is part of the growing process. It is part of the dance. And it is a very important and impactful part of every single routine.